Russian geochemist and a great polymath named Vladimir Vernadsky. They were friends in Paris, and they developed this concept together, although they have obviously very different belief systems, but they were still friends and colleagues, notwithstanding that one was a Jesuit and the other an atheist. And they developed this model, so imagine, if you will, three concentric spheres of existence. The first one we're standing on, the rock, yes, the geosphere of planet Earth, and all the elements of the periodic table that it contains. The second sphere is, of course, the sphere of living things, yes, the biosphere, organic chemicals and compounds, and life itself, and sentience. But it doesn't stop there, because the third sphere, and the one that AI resides in, is called the noosphere. And it was described by Chardin and Vernadsky both as the thinking envelope of Earth, literally an envelope that you can imagine surrounding us and containing everything from our own consciousness that we wish to put there. That's the noosphere predicted 100 years ago. Now are facing this problem of aging populations. So what do we do? Caregiving is expensive and necessary and humane, but robots could alleviate some of the costs and do probably a very good job of it. Of course, the leading edge of research is always going to be with the military, because we need to defend ourselves. And so I have no access to classified information, but there's a lot of very good science fiction out there that is now science fact. So you can be sure that there will be robotic warriors with boots on the ground if there aren't already. And in fact, what is really surprising is that warfare itself, in some respects, has mimicked the video game arcades of the 1970s, insofar as predator drones can be used to wield very destructive power at a distance by people who are essentially playing what used to be called a video game. This is with us, and it's not going away. Now, here's a question for you. Are you using apps, or are apps using you? And it can cut both ways. The great New England idealist, Ralph Waldo Emerson, warned us about this in the 19th century. And he was speaking then of the Industrial Revolution and its marvelous inventions and innovations. But he cautioned that all such machines are two-edged swords, yes? They can be used by the user, but they can also be using the user if we are not careful and allow them to do so. So there are many hidden costs which contemporary research is now revealing to us. And again, this is not the time and place to elaborate, but it will not take you long to find out that there are definite detriments, cognitive, emotional, social, and other kinds of problems